A soft day in springtime, along in the morning, the 15th of May, the news I switched on, the radio told me of my boyhood hero. He told me of Bobby to heaven had gone. Bobby Murdoch, the darling of Parkhead. Bobby Murdoch, he died with a smile. He was the heart of the great Lisbon Lions. Oh, Bobby Murdoch, we sang a file. You've travelled over a stunned Scottish people. Don was the man who loved Celtic so well, a family man, both loving and caring. All of your friends bid a fond farewell. Bobby Murdoch, a darling of Parkhead. Bobby Murdoch, he died with a smile. He was the heart of the great Lisbon Lions. Oh, Bobby Murdoch, we sang for guile. So goodbye to Ronnie, to Jim and to Tommy, to Billy and John. I must close my eyes. Farewell to Jinky, to Willie and Stevie, to Bertie and Bobby in dear paradise. Bobby Murdoch, the darling of Parkhead. Bobby Murdoch, he died with a smile. He was the heart of the great Lisbon Lions. Oh, Bobby Murdoch, we sang for guile. Oh, Bobby Murdoch, we sang for guile.
And thank you, we're back here, a live, very late show here live tonight. We've reconvened here because earlier on we spoke to a legend, we spoke to Bertiold. Yes. Right, so stay there, troops, stay there. God willing, we're going to try and get the Bulging on in a minute. He was in the bath, he was running a bath. Then I called and annoyed him. So this is a late show, it's 3 in the morning. It's just a one hit sting here. I don't know how long we'll last. It's coming through alright? Can you hear me, crackpots? Are we coming through? Right, so we're playing a Bobby Murdoch there. Let's hear this one.
Steen said his greatest quality is consistency. He turns in one great performance after another, and he has never failed to give 100% effort. That player, of course, was Bobby Murdoch. Steen's summary is entirely befitting of this legendary football genius and essential member of the greatest ever Celtic team. Supremely skilled in both defensive and attacking play, Murdoch was a danger wherever he was in the park. His contribution at Lisbon was immense, and his career at Celtic, which saw some 484 appearances and 105 goals, earned him 8 Championship, 4 Scottish Cup and 5 League Cup medals and a European Cup winners' medal. Murdoch was named Scotland's Player of the Year in 1969. Sadly missed, Bobby Murdoch gave us his all on the pitch and will live long in the hearts of Celtic fans.
As a player, he was an all-round player. He had no weaknesses. As a person, he was a really gentle person, and yet, to me, he was a leader.
He was a lovely lad and a really smashing person and a really wonderful footballer.
A magnificent player, great purveyor of the ball, superb. You wouldn't get a finer player at all in Scotland at that time.
Welcome to the Riviera Hotel and Casino. If you know the department extension you are calling, press the extension now. For complete and detailed information about the Riviera Hotel and Casino, please visit us at rivierahotel.com. Please listen to the following options before making your selection. For guest room dialing information, press 1. For individual room reservation.
Right, that line wasn't getting any better. Let's get it again. Here we go.
Welcome to the Riviera Hotel and Casino. If you know the department extension you are calling, press the extension now. For complete and detailed information about the Riviera Hotel and Casino, please visit us at rivierahotel.com. Please listen to the following options before making your selection. For guest room dialing information, press 1. For individual room reservations, to dial a 3-digit guest room number, press 70 and the room number now. To dial a 4-digit guest room number, press 7 and the room number now. If you do not know the guest room number, I'll transfer you now. It's on the strip with 3-2 single-deck blackjack and 3, 4, and 5 times odds on craps. Great odds, all under one roof. Only at the Riviera.
Hotel operator, this is Wilma.
Hi, Wilma. Can you put me through to my friend's room, Old?
Yes, one moment.
Hold'em, as well as other exciting games on request. Be part of the action in our daily tournaments at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. We offer scores of promotions, and we're constantly adding new promotions all the time. Stop by the Riviera Poker Room for complete details. Las Vegas Strip Annex of the Pin. The hotel guest you are trying to reach is not available right now.
Freak Elliot, how you doing, bro? What's happening? Oh, this rain's coming back down again. The rain's pelting it down. We've came here to convene to do a live show, and the Bulgie's not in his room. What time's that over there? 8 o'clock? 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock over there? 7 o'clock in Las Vegas, he's out for his dinner. The Ireland game was just on. I don't know what I was thinking. He was getting ready earlier on for a shower to go and watch the game probably. So God willing then, okay, it's not happened. We'll just close this show down. We'll close this show down, God willing, and we'll reconvene tomorrow, later today even. I'm on a promise with a interview with numbers 1 and 2 in the EDL command structure. Kevin Carroll and Tommy Robinson. That's tomorrow, today even. When I keep saying tomorrow or today doesn't start for me until I go for a sleep, and then I wake up and that's tomorrow. That's the way I operate. You need a sleep before you can go into the next day. Right, so I'm sorry, I tried there, Bertiel, we were hoping that we could get him there, but obviously watching that Ireland game, we'll have to try him tomorrow. We'll try him tomorrow. And right. Okay. No, it's not a problem. I had a kind of feeling that might have been the case, so we were going to get a blank, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem. We'll just finish off this wee show, and we'll play this. Finish off this one about Bobby, and then we'll play the final tune. So, thank you anyway. Let's finish this show off then.
Bobby Murdoch had that ability to influence the game with the ball or without it, because he knew where to go, where he would pick it up.
I thought Murdoch was a magnificent player. But the thing is, it was his presence, and everybody knew. You could, when he was on the ball, I mean, you could actually hear the crowd quiet, and then all of a sudden it would erupt when he maybe hit a 50 or 60 yard pass or have a marvellous shot. He was a leader in the park, and he had the ability to do it.
I had known Bobby an awful lot longer.
There we go, we just got Bertiel there.
The rest of the lads, because when I was in the senior team at Ladies High School, Bobby was in the junior team. And I remember he and John Cushley and Benny Rooney were all in that junior team, and they all became Celtic players later in their career. So I'd seen Bobby from an early age, and I knew his ability, and his ability was terrific. He was a very, very pivotal player in our team. An awful lot of the good play that we achieved came through Bobby.
Murdoch. Linnet. Oh, a brilliant effort by Wallace.
I think Bobby Murdoch reflected one of Steen's great strengths, which was not so much that he was a discoverer of great talent from scratch. I don't think he was particularly. But he had a great eye for seeing a player who was a good player but was in the wrong position. And the classic case of that is Bobby Murdoch, who, of course, when Steen came, would be playing inside right most of the time. And Steen, I think, felt that if he moved him back to midfield, he would give him more room. He would let him be that bit more ready to pick up pace. Bobby Murdoch wasn't slow, but he took a few strides before he hit his top speed, as it were. And the way the game was going, it also enabled them to run onto the ball coming out to the edge of the penalty area. And they had a fairly ferocious shot.
25 minutes left. One goal each. Celtic still pounding onto the attack. Murdoch. Oh, a great shot and a great save by Sarti. And Celtic now playing as they not even Celtic have ever played before.
See if you finished your training and you'd done everything that was asked of you, and then all of a sudden you would say, right, what about a ball? And whoever was in charge, whoever was the trainer or the coach, nearly it wasn't an hour day. Nearly, what about sending, giving us out a ball? After you'd finished everything, you just want to carry on and play, and football was every one of our lives. He would say, right, okay, right, Bert, you and Billy, you pick, you be the captains, you pick the teams. And you would say, right, how many, you'd never had a coin, say, many fingers have got up. They would say 3, no, I've got 2. Right, your choice. And the first one, didn't matter who it was, or who was the captains. Was Murdy's was on your side. And to me, that was a tremendous thing for your fellow professional to really give you a claim. That it's fabulous.
I just wish I had the style of Bobby Murdoch. Bobby Murdoch had the style of pinging a 30-yard ball with hardly any effort. If I've got to hit a 30-yard ball, I've got to smack it, I've got to be moving, I've got to have a right good smack at it. But Bobby just did it with just a terrible ease that you think, how did he do that? How did he manage to do it? You watch him, not actually to take things from him, but you're thinking, well, you watch him in training, you watch Bertie, you watch other boys in training because you're training with them, and I still don't know to this day how he had that ability to, it had tremendous vision to see, plus the fact he's playing with players who had pace. He had Bobby Lennox, he had Stevie Chalmers, he had wee Jimmy Wade-Wright. He had players who he could work with, players who could back him up with making runs and coming short. And if he had that ability to see 5 choices, he is a player who would take the best choice out of the 5. Nobody complained about it, because usually that choice was the best one out of the 5, and usually set you as an attack, or get the ball in possession, or even score a goal. Just a great, great player.
Good hard worker, excellent passer of a ball. Very, very, very good player.
And if he was having a bad game on the ball, he was still there to drive and G and courage. You know, he was an all-round magnificent player.
Bobby Murdoch was not just a special player, but a special person. I remember sitting one night not long after Bobby had died, and that was a situation that hit the rest of the Lions very, very hard. I remember sitting thinking if I could remember any time when Bobby had acted in a kind of cheeky manner or aggressive behaviour, and I couldn't. He's a really lovely, lovely man.
The squad that we played in are very, very close right up to this day. But Bobby, Jinky and myself, we went to most supporters clubs in the latter years, and we were always close. But you know yourself, when you're living out the same kit bag or suitcase, you get even closer.
Murdoch. It's goal! Celtic has scored! I think Chalmers put it in, but it doesn't matter. Only 5 minutes to go, and without a doubt, the European Cup is on its way to Glasgow.
Bobby Murdoch was a fantastic footballer, a fantastic player, and you just knew that there was a couple of players you knew whose names would definitely go in to an all-time 11 here, any given stage. You knew there was a couple of certainties, and Bobby Murdoch was one of those certainties. You just knew. And he had everything. He had everything. The lot. And there's not too many you can say that about. He had absolutely everything. He could pass it, he could tackle it, he could go with it. He was a fantastic player, and there isn't much more to say about it. He was just magnificent.
My good God, that's absolutely astounding, isn't it? Absolutely astounding. Bobby Murdoch, that's me, I'm finishing, I'm up the road trips. Good night, God bless. Catch you lunchtime tomorrow with the show of EDL. That's me, got the engine on. Bobby Murdoch, wonderful. Bertie Auld, God willing, he's still in that hotel for a few days yet, we'll get to speak to him. Speak to you soon, troops. Hail, hail, God bless.
We
der lange kjøl. Papers face hair, Chantil, a ginger pasta, the odd bar, Pantera, Noppenthal, and us, I am Sabarnohel, the Gunnerhill, on Wasnell's Hill, they Gunner Stray. Nilabog na bile, Charlotte Canning, around of him. Thanks very much, good night, God bless you all. Chuck you all off. We'll be back on the Sunday night. See you then, cheers.
Right, that's me away. You still here? Good night, God bless. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye bye.